another episode of Millionaire M.A.N Cave. Hey, I'm not fooling with y'all. This is why I always got to start the hell over, because y'all start off on some other stuff. Exactly. Welcome to another episode of Millionaire M.A.N Cave. We are in the building, y'all. We in 4 separate individual buildings. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to RETV. If you have not liked Relationship Entertainment Television on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube by now, go ahead and hit the subscribe button on your YouTube screen, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, so that way you can make sure you are in the building with us each and every Wednesday right here on Millionaire M.A.N Cave, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. As always, we got the usual suspects in the building, including special guests. So we're going to go around the room right quick, introduce everybody, let y'all know who's in with us. Y'all know what it is. Let's start with, well, I can't say who's my left, my right, because it may be completely different on y'all's screen. But my brother from another mother is always in the building with me, my man Mike.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
The man with the sound effects, he got a new toy. We usually in his man cave, and as y'all can see, he got a rack of crap on his wall. A lot of that Raiders BS.
Raider Nation, baby, Raider Nation. Everybody want to go to Vegas. Everybody want to go to Vegas, man. We know it. We're going to welcome all y'all to Vegas, man. Welcome to Vegas. You know?
Not for that. We ain't going to Vegas. Y'all ain't even want to go to Vegas. Exactly.
We there, baby. We there. We there.
Y'all ain't even want to go to Vegas.
We the men in black.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's exactly what y'all are. My man Black is in the building. What's up, Black? All night, people. All night.
All night long. All night. All night. All night. COVID and ran me crazy, man. COVID and ran me crazy. I don't know what to do.
Hey, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Hey, we got special guests in the building, y'all. We like to, like you said, we always like to invite other people into the building, sit down and chop it up with us. Because again, this show was just literally the introduction of a lot of y'all into the man cave. Because a lot of y'all females want to know what goes on in the mind of the man. Y'all want to know what goes on behind closed doors when we are in the man cave. And so every now and then we like to invite other dudes in, chop it up with us, give us their perspective on whatever the topic of the week is, especially the question of the week. We'll get to that. But I got to give an introduction. And Man Cave, welcome to my man Donnell's in the building with us. What's going on, Donnell?
What's going on? Amen.
All right.
All right. Appreciate Donnell for joining us with us. Donnell's good DMV zone. I know we got quite a few DMV. Hey, Black, we got to get some of that Alabama in here. Some of that Birmingham in here one day.
Hey, man, go and throw it up, man. Put it up. You know how to do it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, the new name is not Birmingham. The new name is Blackmanham. So
Blackman, yeah, it's about a ton of y'all down there.
Yeah, it's Blackmanham, baby. It's my new thing down there. So we got a new little community called Blackmanham, and we'll be bringing you the residents of Blackmanham in the near future.
Gotcha. How y'all fellas feeling, man? We still, this is what, our 6th, 7th episode we've been doing, quarantine, separated from one another. Yeah, I know Black obviously is going stir crazy with all his damn effects.
Man, what effects you talking about? What you talking about? What are you talking about, dog?
Y'all straight, man?
Yeah, I've been doing all right. As long as I got my cup in my hand.
Yep, got that cup. Hey, Donna, we have to get you a cup, bro.
It's getting bad. When you start, it's bad. This is really bad. When you start double fisted at the house by yourself.
At the house by yourself.
At the house by yourself, dog. That's where it got to, man. It didn't got to that point. You got a double fist at the house, man.
Sound like
double fist.
What'd you say, Donnell?
It sounds like you need a 5-stick.
Exactly.
I got you.
Hey, look. Let me say how bad it got, dog. You ever, I don't know if I'm the only one, But anybody else just turn the lights out in the house, put some music on, some bumping music, and then just you go to your own bar and ask for a drink, go behind it, pull it, then get it back out, and then you walk through the house, double fisted like this, shaking your head.
Hey, dog, you tip yourself too?
You pay yourself at the door. You know what I'm saying? You go in there and try to holler at your girl, and she's like, get out of my face. Good. You're like, damn.
Oh man.
Same thing happened at quarantine happened, you know, at the club for real, man. You like, and you be dressed up, man. You just walk through the house, man. Just walk through the house, man. You don't know what to do, man. That's
And
how
you get
stuff
rejected.
happens.
You get rejected in your own house the same way you get rejected when you go to the club.
I'm telling you, man, it's hard. It's hard out here for a pimp, man.
Hard out here for a pimp. Hey,
Yes, sir.
let's go ahead and get into this question of the week. I had an opportunity to listen to it. It's a long one, fellas. So you might as well go ahead and grab your drinks, grab your popcorn, get your fire sticks ready. We're gonna get into this question of the week.
Hey, Donnell, you gonna have to explain that fire stick.
You remember all the websites you named?
Go ahead, Donnell.
I said, you remember all them fire sticks you named? I mean, fire websites you named earlier?
Yeah.
I was say you don't gotta do it on your workstation. You can do it on the fire stick.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Oh.
Ladies, gentlemen,
Quarantine.
women, we getting ready to get into the question of the week, y'all. If y'all have a question and you'd like to submit the man cave, y'all like to get the male's point of view, y'all like for us to answer your question of the week, we will answer it here on a segment called Question of the Week here on Millionaire Man Cave. It's
Hold
only
on.
on RETV. Go ahead, Black.
Yeah. It's we getting a website? No.
We ain't got to
Email.
that part yet. We was getting there, dog.
I'm going too fast, right? I'm going too fast, right?
Yeah, slow it down.
All right.
Slow it down.
Okay. I'll do it again. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Just let me know when.
All right, I'll cue you.
Hold on.
He gotta go get the remote.
We
Yeah,
ain't got
let me get the
that
remote.
yet. Donnell about to write it on the paper.
I got it.
All right.
I
So,
got it.
ladies, whoever has questions for the Millionaire Man Cave, y'all want, and trust me, your questions will be answered with all sincerity. If you got a question that you would like answered here on Millionaire Man Cave, to get the perspective of the man, of the fellas, email your questions in. Here you go, Black. You ready? I'm cueing you. At info@re-tv.net. He's put it on the screen. Say what? info@re-tv.net. Submit your questions. We're taking questions from everybody, so long as you are ready for the answer. My wife always tells me, don't ask a question you ain't ready for the answer for.
Right.
And if
That's
you are a
definite.
regular watcher of this show, you already know how we go in on your question. But before we even go in on your question, we go in on how you ask the question.
But hold up, Ty. Hold up, Ty. Let's. You being too harsh, man. You been too.
Okay, my bad. You got it. Take it away.
We do not go in on your question. We go in on the question, not yours, but the actual question. We answering the question. We ain't answering you.
Yeah.
We really don't give a damn about you.
Remember, that was a man code.
Answering the question. So it's not personal. Ty, you too harsh, man. I done told you about that.
My bad.
Okay?
My bad. Let me try it again.
Do it again.
So submit your questions and we will answer the question. However,
not your question. You've been saying yo. Like
I said the. This time I said the.
Question. We trying to help millions and millions of people, man. This Millionaire Man Cave. We help millions of people.
And this time I said the question. The question. THE.
The question.
The question.
The question.
Yeah, there you go.
So
All
we
right.
are answering the question. However, let me go ahead and preface this. If you ask a question in which we deems crazy, just be prepared for the answer. Because a lot of y'all, as Black always says, answer your own question in the middle of the question. So ask your questions, just be prepared for the answer.
Yeah, that is. We're gonna answer the question. We're gonna answer the question. We're gonna answer the question. That's what I can guarantee.
The question.
And we're gonna go in. And we're gonna go in on it.
What Mike said twice. All right, Black.
Yeah,
He writes the stuff. You got the remote for the question? He did all this, and he didn't got the damn remote.
Oh, I got.
There
Ready?
we go.
Let's go. Hit it.
Hey, so
I
I
hear.
have a question.
It should be coming up.
So when you think about men and women dating, a lot of times when you think about when two people get to the point where you're deciding if you are going to be committed to one another and make things exclusive, oftentimes we think that that is the woman in that position who's, waiting for him to ask her to be his girl, and, that things are monogamous and committed between them. In my experience, though, and this has happened more than once, there have been men who have been the one to almost press or rush and say, and want to solidify things, want a commitment, want to make things exclusive. But then those same men are the ones who turn around and end up doing something to disrespect the whole situation, or step outside of the commitment that they said that they wanted. So my question to you is, why? If you have a woman who is completely cool with continuing to be single, continuing to date, and just going with the flow, why press her for a commitment that you aren't even really ready for? Like, she hasn't brought it up. She hasn't begged you for it. None of that. You decide that that's what you want, but then you show, no, that wasn't what you wanted at all. And it really baffles me. Why is that?
All right. Woo!
Wow. She had a lot on her mind.
Well, she did preference it by saying this has personally happened to her.
Twice. No, she said more than once.
But the point is, I think that's why she was so into the question and why the question was so long.
Pause.
Okay.
I almost went to go make me another drink.
Man, I did. Y'all ain't see me?
No. I'm just saying. I almost went to go make me another drink because this was a long ass question. That's what we need to do. Donnell got the big mug. We need to get the big mug. We need to get the big joints. I run out of drink too quick in these.
The question might get away from you, one of them.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, Jug, we need a keg long as her question was. Hey, look.
All right. So let's sum up her question, and then we're going to go from there. Why do men start committing or start wanting to women to commit, pressing them, as she says? Why are we as men pressing women to commit and then turn around and screw it up later?
Because we not ready.
That was just her. But wait, though. You answered that too quick, Mike.
Well, that's what she said. She said that.
Okay. I was about to say, because go ahead, Black.
Yeah, I mean, man, I heard a couple of things in her question. See, unlike y'all, man, I was studious and I listened and I took notes.
Yes, you did.
First of all, she wanted to know, she said, a lot of people think that it's the woman that's always asking for the commitment.
Right. Right. Okay.
On the contrary, she want to know when the dude is pressing for a commitment. Now, she said something very important. She said, when a woman is just cool with being single, kicking it, and letting everything be, then this dude pushed for a commitment. And when he pushed for that commitment and she give it to him, then he started acting a fool. That's very key. That was the question. That's what she said. She said, hey, look, I'm cool with being, hey, yeah, come on, boo. Oh, no, I ain't not, I'm not. She said, when a woman is not even trying to have a relationship, she trying to stay single, she just want to do her thing. We can kick it, be cool. First, I'm gonna answer her question.
Okay.
Number one, he's stupid. Why would he mess something up like that?
There you go.
Why? He's dumb. Baby, you deal with some stupid dudes. That's the problem. He was stupid. Now, listen, I'm about to go deep. Y'all ready? I'm about to go deep.
Go deep.
When you got a relationship like that, boo, and you got a dude who you just cool with, y'all know the chicks in the back of the days, you've been cool with, we just kick it. We just get together. We just, booty calls.
Friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits. That's what she talking about. She said, why would you mess up friends with benefits trying to have a relationship? Now, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you what you done did. Now, when I say you, boo, I don't mean you. I just mean you, okay?
Because remember, he's answering the question. He's not answering you.
Yeah, so I have to use certain pronouns to let people know who I'm talking to. So here's scenario number one. The friends with benefit was getting good to him.
Mm-hmm.
You perfect. You don't pressure. You give him peace. You give him all kinds of peace. Peace in the head, both heads, all heads. You helping him. You make him feel good. He likes that. No pressure.
Okay.
You reel him in. Now he says, you know what? I think I want this. She cool as I don't know what.
I gotta lock this up.
So then he say, hey, you know what? This so good, I don't want nobody else to have none of this. Now,
no, honestly, I don't want anybody else to have it while I got it.
Yeah, no, hold up, Ty. She
you want to lock it up.
And she said this. She said, see, her mistake was that she thought just because he asked her to be with her, that he was talking about being monogamous. He want her to be monogamous, not him. He want that for him. Yes. That's mine. That's mine there. Now, I ain't ready to commit. I just want to let you know that, hey, boo, whatever you want, I got you. Now, hey, if you want to go out to dinner and eat, I'll take you out to dinner and eat. I'll do all that. She made the mistake that she wanted him to be, he was going to be monogamous with her. So now, that's scenario number one. So moving on, scenario number one, going on part two of her. She said, now after he do that, why he go out and start mess around and mess that up? Because this thing, boo. Before he was hunting at first. And when y'all was friends with benefits, it was so cool. He felt, oh, the hunt is on. So he said, I got to keep this hunt for myself. I got to keep this bounty for myself. Then when you found out that he wanted you, you start slacking.
Oh.
You start being cool. You start pressuring. You start doing all the stuff that remind him, man, what the hell am I doing? What? That's why he left. I'm done.
Pressuring what though, Black? Because she said he was the one pressuring for the relationship.
Right.
In the beginning.
Okay.
He pressured for the relationship in the beginning.
Right.
Now, everybody on here pressure for the relationship in the beginning. Then when you're in that thing about 5 years, you're like, man, what the hell have I done?
5 years.
Okay. That is a long ass time to realize you didn't. What the hell is you doing?
Hey, I'm just. Hey, man.
I got you. What say you, Black? I mean, what say you, Mike? What say you?
So My thing is, some dudes don't even realize what they want. I'm just gonna go out there with it. Some dudes don't realize what they want. They might be fine kicking it, they getting all that goodie, and then all of a sudden it gets so good to them that they feel like, well, I gotta lock it up, But then after they lock it up, they realize they still hunters. They still want that hunt, within that 5 years.
You're right, Mike. You're right.
They still want to get out there and explore some other things, but they don't want to let that main thing go. So, it's that dude sometimes. Sometimes.
You're right, Mike.
Sometimes. All right. What say you, Donnell?
So I feel like I offer a different perspective on this one. I feel like it's timing, right? I think first and foremost, like if the man really was serious about commitment, right? You know what I'm saying? He would just commit, right? Maturity, whole nine. But I feel like what I mean by timing is, what man wouldn't give up friends with benefits, or would give up friends with benefits, right? Without having to, do all the stuff that a relationship require, right? I feel like, this may have been a guy that had multiple friends with benefits, and the one, or one of, could have been, the one that he wanted, turned him down. And so at that point, she was his enabler. She made him feel good.
Oh, going deep.
Right. So, in that moment, like, I'm gonna lock this down. But then, once, and we all know how females can be sometimes, can be mad one day and tomorrow can, nothing has ever happened before.
One
right?
day.
He might have came back in the picture.
Minute.
Right. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. So I just feel like it's just a timing thing. And if you don't recognize, who you dealing with, then the shame on you.
Got you.
All right, Ty, what you got? What you got, man? Let's hear from you.
Honestly, I got slightly of a combination of all y'all's answers. I'm gonna be for real with her about her question, or excuse me, about the question.
The question.
See, Ty? Thank you.
The question, my bad, but it came from her because she said this is something that she's personally experienced a few times. But anyway, I digress. So honestly, I gotta my answer is a combination of all y'all's answers. Men, as in general, we are hunters and we are gatherers. We go out there and we see something we like, we go for it, right? So we're going for something that we see. If I see something I like, I'm gonna go for it. There's nothing that's probably gonna stop me from getting it. If I set my mind and I set my heart to what I want or something that I see. So I'm gonna go to get it. So he has seen you and he has gotten you, or he has made the proposition, or in your words, he has pressed to get you. After he has gotten you, he has decided, I'm in this for the long haul, this, that, and the third. But every now and then, even you women have to make sure you still got it. So he may go out there and see if he still has it. That's one perspective on it. The other perspective on it is, I need to know your definition of screwing up, because what you may think he did to screw up, somebody else may not think he did to screw up. You may think he's playing games, but this is something he's been doing the entire time. You just have not seen this side of him. And so now that y'all have been 5 years, as Black said, into the relationship, I don't think it's gonna take that damn long, but now that y'all been so long into the relationship, that you're actually seeing his true side. But don't get it twisted. It works the opposite way too. He's seeing your true colors too, because as Black said, you have also now have laid back and was like, I'm not cooking no more. I'm not giving you the good sloppy no more. I'm not giving you the good dress or whatever no more. I have now laid back, and which is also, like I said, made this man now go, you know what? Let me go see if I still got, I don't want to go nowhere because I still got my main at home, like Mike said. However, I just need to see if I still got it every now and then. I don't want to go nowhere, but I just need to, see if I still got it every now and then. Or he may be doing whatever. It may not even be that. It may be something completely different. It may not be him stepping out. It may not be him talking to somebody else. It may be the fact that he playing video games, or he hanging out with the fellas, or whatever it is, because I don't know. You didn't specify in your question what it is that these guys are doing that you so-called think that's making them screw up. You like Donnell said.
Nah, I do think she did say make him mess around with other women. I do think she did kind of allude to that. So
okay,
I think she did too.
She alluded to it, but she didn't say it. Like Donnell said, women are just as complicated. Heck, they're even more complicated than men are. They are mad 1 second and then literally come back around like ain't nothing happened 5 seconds ago. And you
disagree.
Like, yo,
hey,
this shit crazy.
Stop. You got to rephrase that. Women are not mad 1 second, then come back the next, totally like nothing right. Women mad 1 second, and then 10 minutes later, they mad as hell. Then 15 minutes later, they finna kill you. And then they go back down. Then they retreat to you.
My point exactly. And
I
that
was
leaves
just
us,
playing.
but that leaves us as men confused as hell.
Peace.
Yes.
No peace.
Yes.
Ain't no peace for me.
It leaves me confused as I know all four of us are married on this show right now. And I know all four of us have been through this situation, and I ain't even been in y'all damn house to know what goes on in your house. I know we have all been there, and we have had a good ass day. The morning has gone good. Half the afternoon has gone good. And then all of a sudden, she caught an attitude for something you don't even know what the hell you did. And you like, what the hell? What has just happened? I mean, like, really? And then the next morning, she wake up like, hey, baby, how you doing? It's like, did you do something in my sleep that I should be scared of?
I'm very afraid.
Right. Like, yo, first of all, you was mad at me. I have no clue why the hell you was mad at me. Now, all of a sudden, you hey, baby in me. Do I need to check what the hell you done did to me in my sleep?
Yes.
They bipolar, man. They bipolar.
Bipolar? They like tripolar.
Yeah, bipolar. Bipolar. Bipolar.
Exactly. Exactly. So I say all that to say, to answer her question, to answer the question, my bad, to answer, you need to be more specific in what you think made him screw up. Because again, what you think made him screw up may not be what somebody else made him screw up, first of all. Second of all, sometimes just as women, because I hate when women act like they so innocent, like they don't screw up stuff that they started in the beginning. Yes, he wanted to be with you. Yes, he enjoyed the relationship. Yes, he enjoyed the cookie. Yes, he was like, you know what? I want to lock all this down and I want to keep it strolling and I want to keep it going. Matter of fact, I want it to be only you. I don't want nobody else to have this but me. So I want to be in this relationship. But then, he's got comfortable and you got comfortable. So he sees you comfortable and he decides to do X, Y, and Z. You see him comfortable and you decide to do X, Y, and Z. This is the two-way street.
Yeah, hey, Todd, you're absolutely right, man. I agree with that point. It's, they see a relationship only one side. And so it's like, all the ones we talk to is they act like this dude just went berserk for no reason.
Right.
He was such a great guy in the beginning, but he totally just went berserk and started banging everybody. Man, I'm telling you right now, ladies, let me tell you something right now. When you got that right man, he ain't out there. Look, when he the right man, he ain't gonna be out there just digging everybody. He ain't gonna be doing it. You got it. You got it.
Yep.
Somewhere you had a part in the play where you had your stage scene direction say, Go to sleep, hair messed up, food bomb, effed up beyond all recognition. Wake up, fart on it. You know, stop cooking. Stop dressing up. That's your stage. Your stage directions telling you to do that because you got the part. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You playing that stage part of, oh, I got a man, I'm married, it's all done. It's that set and forget. I tell women like this, look, you don't think you got to keep pleasing your man, and the man is vice versa. I look at marriage or relationship like this. A man, see, when you first get together, you take that first shower. That shower is good. Everybody smell good. Everybody groomed, haircut, shave. Now, you still 5 years later trying to live on that same shower and that same haircut. It ain't gonna work. Somebody stink.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking what Black was saying. Now I'm kind of going down that road of, you know, she had that sunshine at first, and it made him want to, you know, lock it down. But then she got stagnant, and he decides he wants to start to wander now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But in her defense, right?
Okay.
In her defense,
okay.
Defend her.
Isn't that like most relationships though? And you know what I'm saying? You say we all married. I mean, let's be honest. And I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, me and my wife, we walking around here like bums. But, you know what I'm saying, like we've probably seen our wives differently, right?
At the worst, yeah.
And I mean, it's a lot of times my wife be like, hey, I ain't cooking. I mean, you know, and I don't know that she did that in the beginning, but I feel like when you're courting someone, especially in the beginning, we went that extra mile and did those little things. Like that honeymoon stage is going to fade at some point. And if they've been dealing with each other for 5 years, if not now, when?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
And I'm with you on that. And what I'm saying is you're absolutely right, man. It's almost like this. And what I'm saying is you're right. See, what I'm saying is when that is the everyday norm of all right, I know you can perform at a level 10 when you want to.
Mm-hmm.
I know that.
Because you've seen it.
Sunshine.
I've seen it. Now, I know everybody can't perform at level 10 all the time. But if you perform, and when I'm saying performing, I mean whatever, cooking, communicating, dressing, everything. I'm talking about happiness. You're going to have down times. You're going to have times when stuff ain't right. And if you with somebody that can't be with you in the down times, you don't need to be with that person at all.
Agreed.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel you when you say that. We all have seen our significant others and spouses, I ain't going to say at our lowest. I will say at our rawest. The rawest.
Raw form.
We've seen them raw. And I want to say this too. The worst thing you can do to your partner is when they are so vulnerable to you and they have revealed their rawness to you and you reject that.
Right. Yes.
See, that's bad, man. You can't do that. You can't reject your partner at their rawest. So when don't get me wrong when I'm saying I want her to be dressed up and straight, the first day I seen her every day. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that when I know you have the potential to do the things that I know you can do and you choose not to. So for instance, if I have shown the potential, let's say a man, breadwinner, now I can say breadwinner, I know, because when I say breadwinner, somebody got to lose. If you providing for your family and you decide I'm about to go on a pipe dream and I ain't gonna do nothing really real with it. I'm just bull jiving around with it. Well, that's her okay to say, you know what, I've seen you perform at a much higher level. And with you doing this, man, you at a level 2. Step your game up. When you gonna get, Hell, you've been at level 2 for the last 6 years. Come on, give me a 5, give me a 6, give me a 7. Throw me a bone, give me something.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? And so every now and then, but if it's consistently, I'm performing at a low level, it's just like, whatever, I ain't got time for all that. That's the problem. That's what I'm getting to, man. Not that we can't support each other at our rawest times and at our worst times, but when our worst times, I always say this, man, when your when your commitment turns into sacrifice, whoa, that's something crazy right there.
Yeah, that's when it gets real.
I'm committed to you, and I'm with you. But when my commitment is now seeming like I'm sacrificing myself for the other side, and the other side ain't doing that.
Ain't doing the same in return. Yeah, yeah.
That's when the dollars come out. Hey, that's when them dollars come out. And Boo, that's when he started tripping on the other side. That's when he started going looking. That's when he started looking, because his commitment they had to you then turned to sacrifice.
You hit that on the head, Black. I like that. Because you made me think about it in that sense. Like, he's ready. He may feel like he's ready to commit, but then he's not ready to sacrifice. That's where I went with it, with what you just said.
That's true, because in any relationship, there is sacrifice. But if you are if you're the only one sacrificing, then there's a problem. Then there's a problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So every relationship, there's a sacrifice, and you got to sacrifice. And like Mike said, sometimes as a man, we feel like we ready, because I'll speak for myself. I ain't gonna throw the 3 of y'all under the bus. I know I done got some before and caught feelings. Because it felt good.
Yeah,
it was like,
I've been there.
I need to lock this down because it felt good.
Ancient Chinese secret. Ancient Chinese secret.
I'm not judging.
And then too, man. Hey, while we on that, hey, let me just get real. You get that. Man, you out there. When you out there, when you out there, when you out there, Wilt Chamberlain. Hey, hey, look, it's hard. It's hard to just commit. And then when you find that one that is, look, they are sincere. They got something good going for them. They compliment. You know what I'm saying? And everybody going relationship is like, this is something I can build with. You know what I'm saying? I can do something with this. I see myself being with this and us building. And when the building stops, you're like, whoa, hold up. The community ain't done yet. The building, we still got some more stuff to build. Right. You know what I'm saying? We living in an unfinished community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whoa, what happened to your part? What we doing?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, I'm telling you right now. So that's it, ladies. That's it. See, I just feel sometimes they get very complacent. I told you all the time, they get complacent. I'm telling you right now, man, them damn head wraps, I'm telling you, it should be a law. It should be a law that you're able to beat your spouse. Well, let me just stop.
Yeah. What? Go ahead, Paul.
I'm extra my damn self.
What?
Oh, you went out. We can't hear you. What'd you say? Huh? Oh,
it should be a law. It should be a law to you know what I think, man, genius. Here we go. Genius. Here we go. I think this is the key. Now, I don't think it'll work in my house, but it might work somebody else's house. Okay. You sit down with your significant other and y'all hash out what it is that you want from me. I don't care what it is. You tell me what you want from me. And at least, you're killing me, Ty. At least 2 times a month, I do my damnness to be what you want me to be for you.
Okay. You said at least twice a month?
At least twice a month.
Donnell shaking his head no.
He talking unicorn.
Unicorn. Oh,
Well,
okay.
Women don't want to do that. They want you to know them.
Boy, that's what I'm talking about. You got it. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm with you.
We'll do it, but guess what? I ain't finna do all that. That's stupid. I ain't finna do all that. If you love me, you gonna love me for me. Right? That's what we supposed to do, right?
Right.
They ain't doing all that, man. They ain't doing all that. They ain't I don't think they gonna do it. Not right now. You know what they saying? Ooh, you sound stupid. He sounds so stupid. Ain't nobody got time for all that. Ain't nobody doing all that. Ain't nobody. No. Ain't nobody doing that. That's what they saying. Cause I'm like, cause here's the thing. I guarantee you, if a woman said, "Hey, I want you to do this, baby. I want you to come in with a certain type of shirt on. I want you to dress like this at least one time. Go ahead and I want you to, trim your beard up like this, whatever." Man, if they tell us to do that, you know what we gonna do? We gonna do it.
But I feel like if they did that twice a month, I feel like for them, they'll come up with some shit like,
Hey, you got one more shit,
there's
man.
no excitement.
You ain't got one more. You gotta change it. I'm the engineer. I have to keep track of the cuss words.
What are you saying, Donnell?
That hit home. No, I just feel like, if given that opportunity to do what, our significant others asked us to do twice a month, like, I feel like that would even become boring, if you will, of a lack of a better words. I know well, maybe not, but
okay.
I feel like, women are unpredictable like that.
So let's talk about this then. Let's talk about this right quick. For the past 45 days or so, we all been locked up in the house, right?
Okay.
Not locked up in the house. We can go wherever we want to go, do whatever we want to do. Some of us anyway. I ain't gonna say no names. But
you talking about Mike?
Hey, lockdown is all right for me.
Hey, it's all good. Hey, I completely understand. But the question is, has this quarantine, quote unquote, been really helping or hurting relationships? Can we ask for that 2 days a month since we got to see you day and night? Y'all don't go to work, or y'all go to work. Everybody pretty much work from home for the most part. I think Black, your job allows you to still get out the house and go do other stuff. But for the most part, everybody work from home. So because we are working from home on such a regular basis now, and everybody pretty much at home and not going into the office per se, can we ask for more than 2 days a week to make our at-home situations better than what it is? Because honestly, a lot of cases, going to work is an escape for a lot of us. Going out to the bar or going out to wherever the case is, wherever the situation is an escape for a lot of us. And now we can't do that because a lot of these places are closed down. We're in the house with our spouses, a lot more than we were before. So is this quarantine really hurting or helping our relationships in that case?
Bro, I got about 2 weeks left of me, man. That's all I got left, man.
Well, I'm going to tell you. For me,
May 15th, this thing ain't over with, man. It's over.
Go ahead, Mike.
Well, I think that it depends on the people.
Okay.
You know, I think about myself personally with this one. It strengthened us. We take our walks daily. We go out, you know, in the neighborhood and walk and talk, and I really enjoy that time. And it's a time of bonding. It's a time of strengthening. Now, on the other hand,
get ready to cue the music.
no, on the other hand, you know, I could see it not being as helpful for some people because some people may need that escape and they're not getting it.
Right. Some people can't stand being in the house with their spouse 24/7.
That's right.
I don't want to see your face. That's Mike and his wife walking down the street. Hey, he's stupid, man. But you be told, yeah, a lot of people don't like seeing their spouse that goes on both sides. It goes for both male and female. It's like, yo, I don't want to see your face 24/7, 365.
Yeah, man, you need that time. I mean, it's war, man. You can, and Mike, I'm with you, man. I'm with you too on that, man. I mean, I'm joking, man, with that, but man, I've been married 20 years, man. So, hey, these little I don't know what these little months is, but how many months we been in this? I don't know. Have we been in his months? Like 2 months?
It seemed like I said, it seemed about like 45 days. It seemed like almost 2 months.
Man, all I know is I just know I've been married 20 years, technically and physically, but I'm telling you right now, however long been in this quarantine, added 20 more years. We've been married 20 years now. So, because you get to see 20 years worth of stuff in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
24/7.
24/7.
I'm talking about me too, because I know, you know, I can be an ass. I can be an asshole. Can you say asshole?
Yes.
You get 3 of those. You get 3 assholes.
We have 3 of those. Okay, all right.
You said it twice already.
Oh, yeah, all right, so I got one more.
I can be an asshole. And
I know me, man. I know me. And when I can't get away, and me, I'm a creator, man. You know what I'm saying? And I have to get away and do stuff. And I know I can be irritable. I can be very snappish. I know it, man. And I'm sorry. I just want to tell my wife I'm sorry, and my kids, man. I'm sorry, man, because I almost slapped my kids the other day, man.
Quarantine ain't got nothing to do with that.
Cause I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you, man. But anyway, I love them, man. I love them to death. But yeah, man. This thing, I say that you have to make it what it is. And in all honesty, you know, this quarantine thing, it teaches you one thing. If this driving you crazy now, what you gonna do when it ain't nothing but just y'all?
Exactly. Because a lot of people are at the stage in their marriage or in their life where they will become empty nesters within the next 4 to 5 years.
Yep.
So if you empty nesting now, well, you ain't empty nesting. You got kids in the house. But when it's just y'all at the end of the day, then what? What say you, Donnell? I think, Donnell, how long you been married, man?
Almost 2 years.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure you dated your wife obviously before, and I don't know how long y'all been together before you got married, but has this been like the longest y'all literally been under the same roof for like one time?
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely a roller coaster ride.
Yep.
Speaking of, you know, personal experiences, and even when we're down, like I feel like, you know, I'm able to create a space where I'm good, you know, and she do what she do. And you know, and at some point we do come back together and we start communicating. You know, so I guess you can call it reflection, if you will. I call it me time.
Yeah. We all need that me time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a tough situation, man. I can definitely say, you know, for some, you know, it's hurting, and I could probably definitely say for some, it's bringing everybody together. You know, we're now having to be teachers, and you know, probably, you know, your job is more demanding because we're teleworking, right?
Right.
And you know, and then just being a spouse is a job in itself. I mean, you know, it's more demanding. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about your household, but in mine, I mean, you know, we do, you know, 3 meals a day to include snack, and you know, you would probably be considered selfish if you just make a meal for yourself, right? But not everybody wants to do.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you just doing all this extra stuff, right? I mean, only thing I could do is say communicate, man, because you know it's hard. It's hard.
It is. It definitely is. It definitely.
Hey, how about this?
Go ahead.
How about this? Donnell kind of hit a point for me. He said that you know, you need that me time, and we all do. You know, female, male, whatever. We all do. We need that me time. We all had houses. I've been to each one of y'all houses.
Right.
What about those 1-bedroom apartment couples?
Hey, you said I got a house, and you've been in my house, and I'll tell you this, like Black said, I'm not innocent in the game. I know how I can be at times. I know every now and then I catch an attitude for no reason. Well, I know it's a reason. Sometimes the reason is because I ain't got none in a while. But I'm just saying, I know I can catch attitude sometimes. And I know that I can be an ass. I know sometimes she may not want to deal with my attitude. Or I may say something that, you know, or I may say something that she may not like. And I may feel like it's okay. Whatever the case is. I know that my wife has gotten her car and said, you know what, I'll be back. She still gets her me time, even in this house. Or usually because we have been in the house for so long and we've been literally under the same roof, and I'm the type of person, we talked about love languages a long time ago. My love language is quality time and physical touch. So I want you to touch me for as long as you can. That's just me. Sometimes she gets tired of that. She don't want to deal with that. So she, shut up, Black. I see you laughing. Hey. So she gotta go. So she go upstairs in her own, you know, in the room to get away from me. She like, you know what? I've been touching you too long. Let me go up here. I've been around you too long. Let me go up here and do what I got to do. And so that's, I mean, obviously that's what some people got to do in order to make it survive in this little quarantine times or whatever it is we got going on. I just don't know how, if everybody will be able to survive it too long, because there are a lot of couples, like Donnell said, that are really just not making it because they are not used to being under the same household or under the same roof 24/7, and they done got tired of one another. Or like Black said, he done got tired of seeing that wrap around her head. Or she got tired of him sitting there playing video games all day long. So it's a lot of couples out there struggling. And it's based off this COVID-19 stuff. Struggling.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm telling you, man, what gives me a little hope is that when you see people who have been together, you know, like people who have been in quarantine for the last 20 years together. Like when you look at couples who've been married 60, 70 years, and you know, right now, this ain't nothing to it. This ain't nothing for them. They like, hey, this is what we do all the time. Because we've been together and we've been us forever. And that's one thing that I always said, Ty. I don't want to get old to start acting old. You know what I'm saying? And I don't never want to act old, but the privileges of being old, saying what you want to say, doing what you want to do, sharing your true feelings. Why we gotta wait till we excuse older people when they say what they want to say. Man, he old, she old, them old folk crazy. No, they ain't. They free.
Freedom is and old people.
Yeah, they free. They are free. And as soon as we learn to be free in our relationships, where we can say what we have and need to say to keep this thing going, that's when, everything takes off. But if everything you say and I say is going to be taken to a point of, oh, I heard what you said, but I know what you meant, versus I heard what you said and I understand where you're coming from.
Taking it personal. You want to say something down there? Go ahead.
Well, I was going to touch on Mike. So for me, Mike, to answer your question about the 1-bedroom apartment, and Black, I hate to say, I would probably play devil's advocate with what you just said, actually.
Go ahead.
For me, it's man up. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a small space and you feel like you're going back and forth, grab your nuts and shut up, have a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's no, I don't know that there's a solution to a back and forth in those types of situations. I mean, it's very stressful, right?
Right.
I feel like, much like my relationship, it's like how do you de-escalate a situation?
Right.
And sometimes the best thing to say is to say nothing at all.
Right.
Speaking of experience.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, if you're in a situation where you going back and forth, like, I feel like that's just, and I still do it, but it's that light switch just comes on and just be like, all right, I'm done.
Hey, before we go any further, we got to get into this man code right quick, and we're gonna finish this later. But before we go any further, let's get into this man code right quick because our time is running down. Hey, Black, you got man code for us?
Man code. All right. I forgot what. Yeah, man code. All right. Here we go. In lieu of, first of all, how much time we got, Ty?
You got about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. God, please.
We give you 3. Go ahead.
That's what she said. Hey, look, in lieu of the NFL draft going on, man, I know we got a lot of teams out there, a lot of guys like college teams, guys like NFL teams. But I just want to make it perfectly clear. Just cause your favorite, listen, first of all, no, I'm just saying this. I do not want to see expeditiously caravan for Tampa Bay fans. I do not want to see that because y'all think Tampa Bay gonna win the Super Bowl. Kill yourself. If you jumping on Tampa Bay bandwagon, oh, they got Brady, they got Gronk, y'all seen they draft. Now all of a sudden, you've been a Green Bay fan your whole life, now you Tampa Bay. Look, man, it's okay to like players, but you cannot change your team in 2020. You can't change teams in 2020. Whatever your team was in 2019, it's got to be the same team as 2020. Got to be. Got to be. You know what I'm saying? I know the Washington Panthers, they are you can't switch, just because Washington is now the Panthers, the Panthers is Baylor, you can't.
You got jokes.
I want to see y'all switch it up. You know what I'm saying? If you a Redskin fan, stay a Redskin fan, man. It's okay for you to root for the Raiders. A player who played for the Raiders, okay? Just a player. You can't root for the team, but a player. That's man code, man. I don't want to see nobody switching up, man.
Okay.
If you switch up anything in 2020, you're a punk.
No switching up. You can root for a player, but you can't root for that other team. You stick with your team.
right on. Like for instance, I'll give an example.
Okay.
I'm ready till I die. But I don't like the Cowboys. Now, I like Jerry Jeudy. He gonna be with the Cowboys.
Okay.
So I can root for Jerry Jeudy because you know he from the home team. He rolled tide.
Okay.
And so you know I'm proud for that. I like to see them players do good. So you know I ain't no Dallas Cowboy fan, but I'm gonna be a Amari Cooper and a Jeudy fan. I mean that's it. That's bottom line. And I can't choose who on my fan. Say what?
Say that again, Donnell.
You're not a Landon Collins fan?
Landon Collins.
You talking about Collins for you talking about what's called
Redskins.
Linebacker for New York?
No, he's a safety.
Landon.
He not an Alabama fan.
No, I'm trying to remember who you said.
Landon Collins.
Oh, I mean, he wasn't one of my favorite players.
Okay.
I like Jeudy. I like Jeudy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Jeudy was a raw player. I like that. And just because you on my team don't mean I keep up with you. That's another thing.
Okay. So man code.
Let's make this. Let me make this very clear. Hold up. Let me make this very clear. I'm gonna get this switched up. First of all, it's the Pirate Pride, baby. We have the Pirates over here. We have the Pirates over here. I only say
but you got 3 Rams on the board.
Right. Who's that? I don't even see a Hampton. What you call it?
Oh, do I have to show you the wall?
I see the wall behind you.
You see the wall behind me. Did you see the smallest wall? The largest wall. There he gonna put that up. The largest wall got all Hampton. This whole right side that I got over here, that's all Hampton right there, baby. That's all Hampton.
Okay.
And the dough and everything.
Okay.
Tell them, y'all better tell them. Y'all better tell them, man.
All right, well, that's our time, Millionaire Man Cave. This episode has gone way over time. Man code, no switching teams. You LeBron fans, you Brady fans, you Gronkowski fans, no switching teams. You can switch players, but you can't switch teams, according to that man over there, Black.
Man, you can like players. You can like players. You can like players. Yeah. You can like as many players as you want.
But you can't switch teams.
Yeah.
If you were a Patriots fan last year, you can't switch up this year to Tampa.
Be a Patriots fan this year.
Yeah. But you know, all the ladies gonna, they're gonna be wearing Tampa Bay stuff now. You can be having Tampa Bay bikinis, Tampa Bay coveralls, Tampa Bay headbands, Tampa Bay, all that, because they're gonna go with Brady. They're going with Brady and Gronk. Now, if you're a lady, you can do that. If you're a dude, no.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
I knew that was coming. Kill yourself. That's another episode of Millionaire Man Cave. We will holler at y'all next week. We appreciate everybody for watching, tuning in. Don't forget, subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and catch us and download the app. You can download the RETV app on your mobile device, whether that's your Android or your what's that thing? iPhone. Yeah, there you go. I got an Android, obviously. So download the RETV app where you can watch RETV, Millionaire Man Cave, and a host of other shows each and every week here on RETV. My man Black is putting it up on the screen. The website, re-tv.net. We will catch y'all next time. Donnell, we appreciate you for tuning in with us and sticking in with a Man Cave. But we will catch y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.
When they do that, cause we do that though. I see you talk, so we gon' take it.